Well, hello everybody. Back on Erda. Great weather this time. I love this. So let's work on casting using our strike spell. And now that the weather's great, how about I throw on this shield? There we go. See, even in the daytime, you get a brightness effect with the lantern. So I get tempted to use it. Pumas. Perfect target for me. So when I cast a spell, let's see how much damage I'm doing. It's 8 points of damage? Yes. It started out at 6 and now it's up to 8. I'm getting so many things to sell. I'm gonna have to be picky about what I loot now. Set this for an hour. And the Puma is an even con. Oh, there's Tofu. I just messaged him on, sent a comment about 5 minutes ago. I just got off the treadmill. He says, I guess it would be easiest if I use the OT hammer on the shaman and we can meet in the over there. Oh yeah, my character. Frontier Mountains near the zone line. Zone to the OT. So we're gonna do a little traderoo thing here. So, oh yeah, Hux. Tofu says he has a, what's it called? A bracer. Want to do that now or wait? I'm asking him, I'm trying to make it convenient on Tofu. Let's wait for him to reply and keep killing. Keep the killing machine going full speed. Okay, log on Grog and head to the over there. Okay, let's do this. So guys, I'm gonna pause. Ooh, that Puma. I'm gonna pause the recording and we'll be right back. So I thought I would just throw this bit of segment in the mix. I'm on Hux right now, and I'm running from the Frontier Mountain zone line. And we're heading to the over there. So once I get to the over there, we're going to the place where all of those golems hang out and skeletons. The over there, the port location of the OT mallet. Now look at the bark of these trees. I don't think I've ever noticed it. And if the weather was like this in the game all the time, I would not complain. Look how good it looks visually. Blue skies, green grass. And just like real life, you have to deal with poor weather in this game. I really appreciate these clear skies. I think it makes the recordings look so much better too. Okay, so that is Tofu's shaman character named Grogus. I'm heading in OT, heading north to Frontier Mountains, or south, yeah. So maybe he's already got a jump on the direction, but look how the landscape changed from forest green to more like fields or plains of yellow. Okay, so I'll track him. Now I don't see him on tracking yet. There's a guy named Tank. Okay, so there's the mouth of the zone line. Tracking. Let's back up. There he is. Says he's heading to the right. Heading to the left. Straight ahead. Oh, we got to give ourselves Spirit of Wolf. He's straight ahead. We did the wave at the same time. Cool. Let's check it out. Open up all my bags. Tolan's Darkwood Bracer. Now let's see if he needs this. There's the Hero's Bracer. Ring of Shadows. Is there anything else I can give him? Okay, I'm close to the zone. Okay, close to the zone. Is there anything else I can cast on him? No, he's got everything. Alright guys, I'm going to hop back on Erda now. Oh, let's try this out. Let's try it out. Now let's park ourselves right up here and let's try out the bracers. Let's close these bags. I'm not sure how it works. I've never used it before, but I'm completely out of arrows. I do have a fletching kit on me, so let's stand up here. And I don't know if it like duplicates or what. So here's our item, called Summon Arrow. Just right click it and it casting a spell. We'll put it inside this quiver. Or we can actually just stick it right here in our ammo slot. Now look how long the casting time is. Oh my gosh, 20 arrows summoned. So when you look at the summoned arrows, you've got 3 damage, 50 range, and it's good for all these classes. So this is going to help me when I need to kite things, because this happens all the time. I'm out of mana, I've got them snared, I'm running with Spirit of Wolf on, and you have to really kite them, and you know, it's like just taking them down slowly. So this is going to save me a lot of time, reduce downtime, and it allows me to kill things that are much higher level than me. So let's make a whole stack of them, and I bet they're no rent. Yes, so they disappear after you log out. Let's go ahead and give a few a try real quick. So Music Bro just replied. So I just noticed this on my phone, a little notification popped up, and Music Bro just sent a comment and talking about Tofu. All right. Now let's find something that I can use this on. This is a better zone because of how clear and open it is. We can see very well. Tracking. We'll track the Sarnak Knight and let's do it. Heading to the left. I've got all my buffs on, and so all I have to do is keep them snared. Also, I can keep them dotted, but you know, if I'm low in mana, let's just save it all. That Sarnak Knight is hauling. Okay, I don't have Spirit of Wolf on, that's why. Oh! I casted Snare on myself. Snare and Spirit of Wolf share the exact same icon. That's why. No wonder Tofu got there so much quicker than me. Alright, let's do this. So what we do is snare him. Yeah, he's fast. I'll give myself Call of Sky. I'll give myself Thorns. Dude, he's just running. Look how fast he's running. Let's change it. Let's keep him slowed down. Alright, now watch this. Range attack. Let's bring him back. Let's also dot him. Ranged attack. And so that first ranged attack strike did 55 points of damage. So you can just do this. And I'm going to raise my archery up too. $34 points of damage. And all this is happening while he's dotted. Just kind of weed him down. Now it's engaged in some combat. So all those strikes already got him down to about 80% life. And this is a blue con, by the way, guys. Look how crazy he looks. Really good character model. He got this yellow kind of decorations on him, and that matches that Sarnak shield I got. So this is a blue con. Look how easy that was. Sarnak blood. Let's do one more. I made those arrows. I want to just say I made them for nothing. Tigresses are too easy. There we go, blue rhino. Start out with a snare. And these things are super quick. Hey, there's another knight. Watch this. I'm gonna do dangerous stuff. 2 blues at once. Stinging swarm on both of them. Oh, the rhino's so much quicker though. Okay, I've got 2 things on me at once. I've got to take the rhino out first. Save our mana. Two blue cons at one time. I didn't need to do that. So with this, I could easily go back and do Spyrox. I already know someone's saying something. Zoapori. I don't know how to say his name. Zopori. Probably rolling his eyes when I said that. I can go back and fight Spyrox with his arrows now. My favorite. Tropical beach weather. Birds of paradise. The longest boat ride in history taken off from that spot. Alright. That was good. That was good. Good money, good loot, good experience. Toland's bracers. Man, this is a game changer. I've got arrows at all times. No excuse. Now let's jump back on Erda. So level 45 hell level. We're going to play more Huck's character soon. Now that I've got the arrow bracers, man, it's so good. Oh, I should have kept the hero bracer and gave him the granite bracer. Oh, and guess who just replied? Best city in both EQ. Zoapori just said that to me. And he's talking about Innoruuk. Okay, I have to say that was pretty cool. Hux is going to be a lot more fun to play now. I just saw a puma. Yeah. Even con fight right here. Now it's getting dark in game, so I'm about to put the shield away and pull out the lantern. You hit B and you can open up every bag at once. Shall we organize ourselves? Now this makes a lot of people happy, seeing organization. Alright, keep that in our sign back. Let's make sure everything's heavies in this. Yeah, but then you hit Shift and B, close them all. I think you have to set those hotkeys though. That's the way I set it. B opens up every bag and Shift B closes every bag. More young pumas. I like it. So, also putting on music. White Bat Audio, great for streaming. And I've noticed this channel being used in other... So the music from White Bat Audio is being used in other channels, specifically Warhammer videos. They use this music a lot. I've been using this music for about 2.5 years. Oh, I'm not playing Ranger anymore. Why am I running? We got a Necro over there. Killing the poor human guards. That's the evil you can get. Should be ashamed of yourselves. Those guards serve and protect. I say that and I kill bouncers all the time. Alright, we're good. Oh, I just drank that. I didn't mean to drink it. Did I drink it? No, I didn't. It made the gulp sound like I drank it. Weird. 'Cause I must have moved and canceled it out or something. I did lose a dose of it. I'm trying to save that. Oh, looky here. So we're gonna put this, keep this in our, no, our food bag. I'm starting a food bag. So last one I opened, it gave me a diamond. Shall I be lucky? Shall I be unlucky? A coal. Destroy it. So I think the idea is if you give it to someone else, if you give the gift to someone else, you can't give the gift of coal. But if you open up your own gift, you can open up coal. So the best thing to do is to trade with somebody. If you're smart. I'm trying to keep up my combat skills and majory. I should get the food too. I should get the cap too, but it's just like, I don't want to be bothered with a whole lot of loot to weigh me down. Here we go, guys. Yellow cons. This is going to help me level and get my new spells going. Now, how many newbies come out and level in this side of Freeport? It's not the popular side. However, everybody seems to migrate to the Oasis. They can. So I think the way she's holding that hammer, kind of mid-grip like that, across the middle of the shaft, it'd make it easier to swing, but you would not be delivering as nearly as much. Like the hammer wouldn't have as much velocity when it hit somebody. So holding it all wrong for a lethal blow. Okay, so I dinged to level 5. So now I got new spells. Let me clear my throat real fast. I'll be talking for like 5 minutes, feeling like I need to clear my throat, and I just suffer through it. All right. So there's our bags organized. So here's our new spells. Fear. Fear is going to replace my strike spell. Now with Fear, it might be overkill on some of these weaker things. I'm going to test out Strike to see if it does more than 8 damage. Next spell, I've got Holy Armor. Oh. Next spell we have Stun. So this is a 4-second stun spell. Oops. Put it in the book first. Then we have Ward Undead. Perfect for... We'll try it on these undeads around here. Test it out. Summon Drink. Put it in a slow spot. And we have Gate. Very important spells. Let's load them up. Okay, we've got the spells loaded up. Can you hear the music? Why doesn't it stand up? So first thing we're going to do is test the old strike spell. So this was doing 8 damage last level. Did he just resist? It did 1 damage. Okay, it still does 8. Now let's try Fear. This is the new one. That did 16 damage. Let's try out the stun spell now. I'm off work and I'm getting messages about patience, dang it. Let's just ignore that. I should really take this phone and put it away when I'm playing games. It's ruining my immersion. Let's use, oh, I forgot to put Yelp up. I was going to say, let's use Yelp. Boom. Okay. Ultravision and Courage. So even with Ultravision, a lantern is still improving the light. Isn't that cool? So a lantern, I'll use the lantern until I get a greater light stone. Okay, so we'll try out another spell. Let's try Ward Undead on the undead guy here. Actually, we'll leave that one for him. So Ward Undead. So this is a level 5 spell for Cleric. 35 points of damage. I'm going to take this to Fallen. It's got this cool effect on the ground. That was awesome. Check it out one more time. 35 points of damage. That is incredible damage at level 5. How much mana does it cost? 30 mana. It is expensive, and I don't have Meditate yet. We get Meditate at level 8. So use it when the need arises, but still, these are still red to me. Jackal is an even con. I'm gonna have to use Yelp in a second. Pulling with Fear. Let's do a stun on him. So a stun would be interrupting a... It says the Jackal's stunned. It doesn't tell you when they're unstunned, it just tells you when they're stunned. Okay, so what Tofu said is this damage on Holy Might increases as you character levels. So it was doing, I think, 13 damage. Now it did 15 damage on proc, so it actually increases. I think I'm going to have to read this up on the wiki, because if it does that, which it seems to be doing, that is crazy good. I love those kind of items that scale up as you level. It increases the value, so they're not too overpowered when you're low level, but as you don't out level your weapon so quickly. So let's take a look here in the wiki. Set up here, and I could kill that fishing village guy too. I'm not going to do it. Okay, so let us read the description on the wiki for the Sarnak Devastator. I'm sorry, it's still loading up the page. It takes like 15 seconds to load up. So the page is still loading up. It says good twink item. Once the weapon damage caps are moved to 12 damage at level 10. At level 10, the proc only does 20 damage, so while the stun is nice, it's not a significant source of damage. I see it doing more than 10 damage. So Holy Might starts proccing at level 1. It's got 5 strength, 5 stamina, and 25 mana, 12 damage, 20 delay. Cleric only item. I'm clicking on Holy Might and I'm waiting for the page to load, but let's see the scaling on it according to the wiki. Some of this stuff may not be completely accurate. So this is a spell you get at level 19 on Cleric, and Paladin you get full level 49. It's got a 6-second stun. Level 55, some player cast stuns are capped at 4 seconds. And it says decrease hit points by 29 at level 19 and to level 60 at level 50. So I think they were saying there's a damage cap, which means you can't go over that damage. But I just did 15 damage at level 5. So that's cool. So it's going to do a lot more damage. And the stun, I forgot that it has a stun effect too. So this is just like when you're fighting a basilisk and they stun the hell out of you. Turning the tables and stunning them. So these no longer give experience, so we should probably just ignore him. I mean, if he's in my path, I'll smash him, but no more beeline trips to the skeletons. Forget about him. And so now there's hardly anything to fight here. Rattlesnakes are good, but they're just not plentiful enough. I'm going to go back to the East Common Tunnels. Fear. There we go. Proc for 15 damage. So the cap was 12 or 13, and now it's 15. And Fear does 16 damage and costs 20 mana, so it's still not the best damage per mana cost. And Strike costs 12 mana and does 8 damage, so it's a little better than Strike, but the efficiency isn't the same as what you're going to notice. Patient notifications. One of my patients just got admitted to the hospital. Oh, let me pause and see who it is. All right, back to the game. Why is it not moving? Darn, I can't see. See how the wind sound just switched on and off like that? I do like the spell effect that clerics have. It's like a red sparkling, and every time I see it, it reminds me of Darth Vader. So Darth Vader had the red lightsaber, and then Luke Skywalker had the green one. I love the green and red. I was always the fan of the green lightsaber. I don't like the blue one, so when I see blue, I think Obi-Wan Kenobi. Then when I see purple, I think of Mace Windu. Vader's red was cool, but Luke Skywalker's green lightsaber is the same as Yoda's. I always liked that cool green hue. That was the coolest. I remember thinking, man, this movie is so awesome. And when I was a kid, they had Muppet Babies on. And, I mean, I was older already, but I hated the cartoon because it was a little bit, well, I was really young. I'm trying to think of the house I was in when I watched it. But anyways, they had like a small segment where they played a little bit of Star Wars in there. The Millennial Falcon. And so what I used to do as a kid, we had this old small box TV. You turned it on and it had the snow, like the static on it. And so the snow would be like you're looking through space outside of a cockpit, and you see like the black and the white. So the snow was like all the stars. And then you'd sit in front of the TV, and the TV would be like the window looking out of the cockpit. And you'd throw a blanket over yourself and the TV, and it felt like you were in a spaceship. And the snow on the TV would be like looking out and also going into warp speed. So that's what we did. I remember doing that as a kid once. I was like, wow, it's just like Star Wars. So, she has got funny looking butt. Dubwub. I wish they had a little bit of variation in the character models too, because every halfling I see looks like Tofu. And every ogre I see, I think of like my characters. It's just not enough to have a little difference in the way the face looks, because you really never look at the face. The face is how other people see you. No East Common tunnel music. Interesting. So we can see the crowd wrapping around the tunnels. I like how people self-regulate themselves and spread out so it's not so confusing and everybody's not sitting on top of each other. Tornell, Elizabeta, Smarts, Alicia, Palador, Pyko, Kolskash, Akupi, Shadow Boogie, Dupa, Erdos Zero, Immune Dog. Cool looking katanas. Hail Kolkash. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to Nectalos Forest. That'll make that guy happy. Zolpori. And he's got such a hard name to say. Boom. I think I need to gain 2 more levels. And then I could pop my head inside Befallen. Take a look around. So the sounds and the visuals don't match. I'm looking at a forest with some sand dunes. And what I'm hearing is jungle sounds. So when I hear this sound, I'm thinking of more like the jungles from Predator 1. I have to say I'm not a huge fan of that music, that background sounds. See what I'm saying, Darth Vader? And when this weapon procs, it also looks like Darth Vader. Alright, let's go to Nectalos. Want to sell Wraithbone Hammer. Okay, now I think right around here. And there's also a whole bunch of orcs out here that I could also kill. I might just do that. Looking around for the entrance. So I like how this is all lit up at night. This is nice, this spot right here. We need more areas like that. And these are like placed here. They were too busy and quick to put doors on them, but they're lit up and it's a camp and no one's using it. It's just vacant. I really feel like they should have done something with that. Give myself courage. There we go. Nice, I got Spirit of Wolf. I got thorns. Let's go kill things quick. Is he casting a spell? Oh man, yeah. Chloroplast. And so with these, I might be able to kill those zombie looking things. We'll find out. So as soon as you zone in, I think you turn to the right. And there's this spot where some kind of mummy or something spawns. And I remember fighting them around level 8. So being level 5, I don't know if I'm gonna handle it. Oh gosh, it's dark. Dark and spooky. Oh, they're red. So the skeleton is white, but the other one's red. You guys think I could... Oh yeah, I got thorns on. What am I thinking? Of course I can do it. Ward undead. Okay. Okay, we got him. Check out the experience. Let's find more skeletons. Let's find more things to kill with the thorns is active. It's so dark. Stick to the road. Ah, up here. Look, he's stunned. So when I run back, stay to the left. Apprehensive. Is there any kind of piranhas in here? Okay, they con red to me. I don't know how red they are. I'm just gonna ignore them. Come on, get out of the water. Get out of the water, I'm wasting the thorns. Swim faster. Apprehensive, that's pretty cool. So they love Innoruuk. If I was regular human, they would probably kill me. Moss snake. Care about a moss snake. He's stunned. See that? Look how long the stun lasts. Ooh, I'm already disoriented. Which way was I coming? Zones. Nectalos. Shoot. I'm pulling up the wiki now to see which direction I need to head back to. So I was going east. So I think I need to go west to go back. Alright, pulling it up. Nectalos Forest. When that loads, I'll continue to hunt. Oh yeah, we're going back. Cross the bridge. 6, 7. Even con. Come on, more. Kill more. So to go back, we need to head which direction? I don't know. Oh yeah, more. More. Must find more things. Oops, wasn't tagging. Ah, ah, ah. Oh no, Thorns is going away. Well, Thorns ran out, but look how close I am to getting level 6. So what I can do now, even without Thorns, I think I can fight those skeletons and things. And once I get level 8 and I have meditation, I'm going inside the Fallen. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that was an even con fight, in case you're wondering. Alright, it's too dark here. Oh, I was just here. So I was like, wait, what is glowing over here? Oh, it's a tree snake's glowing. Have any of you guys ever lived in the mountains? Okay, and so this happened when I went to the Appalachian Mountains, and then I was camping outside. Okay, and we were camping near water. I'm turning it down. And at night, right above the water line, there was some moss growing on the rocks. And it glows in the dark. I don't know if it was the moss glowing in the dark. I'm pretty sure it was. Do you guys know about that? And it was pretty dang cool, I gotta say. Alright guys, hit level 6. Now I'm going back to the spot where that zombie was. See if they've respawned. Right over here. Turn this way. All those dead things for me. My watch just told me to stand up, take a moment, and reflect. So if any of you guys have anxiety, this is what I like to do. And you might know about this. I'll tell you about a little exercise I do. I might even talked about it before in this channel. Not sure though. Oh yeah. Yellow cons. Oh, I got chloroplast. Let's do it. No, not fear. Warden dead. This is a red con, guys. I've got full life and I got chloroplast. So the exercise is called 4-7-8 breathing. There's also a different version of this called square breathing. So square breathing is easy to explain. So I'm getting stunned too. It's an even fight right now. All right, that landed for 35 points of damage. I'm gonna win this fight. This is a red con fight, guys. Down to 18 points, 18%. Down to 30%. Let's run and let the heals. He got me. Come on, wolf. I'm regenerating health. I'm regenerating health. I'm going to need to do some 4-7-8 breathing after this, I'll tell you that. And I started having my heart racing for a second too. Alright guys, I'm regenerated a lot of life now. Dang it, right clicked. Here he comes. Ah, Redcon, guys. Redcon, max experience. So 4-7-8 breathing and square breathing. This is how you do it. For square breathing, it's a count of 4, and you think about 4, 4, 4, 4. 4 sides to a triangle. You can visualize a square triangle in your mind. Apprehensive. And so you're going to breathe out. You start out, you just do a regular inhale, and then you're going to breathe out for 4 seconds. Wait, no. You breathe in. I'll restart it in just a second. Let's get this zombie, though. Holy armor. I was not using holy armor, was I? Nice. I don't have my heal spell up. I also have Spook the Dead, by the way. I could have casted Fear on him. I just didn't have it in my spell bars. So 4-7, let's do square breathing. All right, I think you're going to inhale, and then you're going to hold your breath for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Hold on, I'm screwing it up. Let me just kill these things so I can focus at one thing at a time. I am bad at multitasking. There we go. 36. So it's doing 36 points of damage. I thought I was doing 35 earlier. No, I did 36. So Warden Dead is very powerful for your level. You are out damaging a wizard, a mage. Every caster, by casting Warden Dead on anything that's an undead for your level range, that's the strongest spell. I'm going to save my mana. I've got regen. Let's check out the XP. Cool. Oh, this one spawned. This is a really nice spot. This is perfect for a cleric. Okay, let's talk about that 4-7-8 breathing. So before you count the start, you're just going to do a regular exhale. And then you're going to inhale for 4 seconds. Then you're going to hold your breath for 7 seconds. And then you're going to exhale for 8. And it makes your body change. It's pretty cool. You'll feel it. And it's going to lower your blood pressure. And anytime you're in a fit of rage, say you're driving in the car and you're trying to get over and someone's not letting you over and you're getting really stressed out, or you're stuck behind someone going slow in the fast lane, that's a sin. But if they're doing that and you're getting yourself really upset and you're stressed and your cortisol levels are raising and you're just ready to have some road rage, being in the car and doing 4-7-8 breathing technique is a perfect spot to try it out. You're going to inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and do a very slow exhale for 8 seconds long. After the end of that cycle, you can wait a few seconds and then do it again. And I guarantee you, after you do that, you're going to feel less stressed. Your blood pressure is going to regulate. It's going to go back to normal. And you're going to feel better. Stress levels are going to start decreasing. And stress kills guys. So does road rage. Alright, I'm just going to hang out and wait for new things to spawn. This is a perfect spot for me. So you do have red cons, so when the red cons happen, I'm going to have... I've got Divine Aura. So Divine Aura, let's read about it real fast. This is an invincibility spell, short duration. I think that's what it is. So let's read about it. So self-only, 18-second invulnerability. That gives you time to survive and make it to the exit. All right, there we go. It's a red con. Can I do this? I'm full life. Oh, he resisted. There we go. Stunned him. He's stunned right now. Oh, he's unstunned. Got him down to 64%, 56% life. He's getting some good hits on me. He's making a comeback, but I got him down below 40%. Down to 25%. I'm gonna power through this level so quick in this spot right here. He resisted Holy Might. Man, I could level up 2 or 3 levels here. Easy. No, 3 levels for sure. Because by the time... Yeah, just sit here and see my experience. Okay, I'm about 40% of the way through level 6 already. Yeah, so square breathing is pretty similar. I think 478 is a little simpler. That's my one I use. So when I have an Apple Watch on and it tells me time to, you know, do your calming exercise, I think are these little things that we can do in life to improve our overall health. Standing up, it tells you you've been sitting too long, trying to combat sedentary lifestyle. The other one is the breathing exercise. So I am a fan of Apple Watch. The only complaint I have about Apple Watch is the batteries don't last long enough. Oh, and it's 11:20 p.m. So let's do one more round of killing these, and I have to top up my treadmill before midnight because I'm trying to clock in 7,500 steps. I'm only at, darn it, I was gonna do 10K steps today. Everquest got in the way. Well, let's just end it right here. I camp out. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great week. Let me know what your thoughts are. Oh, forget about it. A lesser mummy? Is this one stronger? I don't know if I can do that. Let's try it. If I can't, I'm running out the zone. Oh, it worked. Oh yeah, I've already got them down to 73%. They've got a disease spell, I guess. Rabies. I've been rabiesed. This seems stronger. This is stronger. Oh yeah, I'm losing. Let's try the invulnerability. Look at this, guys. I'm invulnerable. Can I heal? Nope. But what I can do is run away. I am invulnerable. I didn't need to do that, but when else am I going to use it, guys? Be real. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to log out right here. And just wanted to say I lost all my spells when I zoned out at low health.